Hi there everybody. My name is Trinity Wright, from Miami, Florida. And I am here to tell you the story about how I've got kicked out of the house by my family at age 16, because, let's just say that I'm different from everyone. But first, if you haven't yet, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell, so you won't miss out on any more stories in the future.
Congratulations! It's a girl!
My mom had me at 17 years old, and in junior year in high school.
Oh good God, she's dark. Doc, isn't there anything we could do to change it? If my boyfriend finds out, he'll dump me for sure.
I'm sorry, Miss Turnbuckle, but there's nothing we could do. She's your baby, after all.
Apparently, my biological father found out about me. And so did his stepmom.
I knew it. I wasn't the dad after all, you cheater.
I told you that girl ain't good for you, but dare you listen? No.
Aw, come on Chance, this must be a mistake, or like a medical miracle or something. I'm telling you, you're her father, and that's a fact.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm fed up with all your tall tales. Man, none of this would have happened if I just picked your best friend to be my soulmate. I'm such an idiot.
Come on, sugar, let's bail.
As a matter of fact, Mom doesn't know who's the real father. Because she was a wild child in her teenage years, and she is known to have relationships with every guy in school, whether they were single or not. But, if it weren't for Grandma and Aunt Sammy, she would have left me in the hospital or put me up for adoption.
We're not letting you get rid of our granddaughter/niece, so you can just get that thought out of your head.
Yeah. Trinity deserves a better life.
Ever since I was small, I always felt that my mom hated me with so much passion.
Look, Mom, I can finally juggle.
Ugh. Don't ever do that again, you talentless bucket of dirt.
No matter what I did, or how hard I tried, almost everything she says was hurtful. The only two people in my family who treats me with all the love, care, and respect in the world, are Grandma and Aunt Samantha.
You are a special kid, and we're sure you can go out into the world, and do great things, and make us proud.
We love you, Trinity.
But when I was 6, Grandma had an incurable heart problem.
Harriet, please do not hurt the girl. After all, she is your responsibility.
That's none of your business, Mom. Like you said, she's my child, so I can do whatever I want with her.
Shut your face hole, stupid. Don't speak to Mom that way, and don't talk about your daughter like that either. What the insufferable heck is wrong with you?
If Mom wants to go on a walk, she goes by herself, while leaving me behind. Why? Because she has always been ashamed of me.
All my friends will humiliate me if someone sees your color.
Because of her nasty insults, I too started to hate my own skin color.
Where did I go wrong in my life? Why was I born ugly?
At 8 years old, and in 2nd grade, Mom started seeing Connor Wright. And things got much worse from there.
Harriet, my dear, you are the hottest babe I'd ever seen in my life. I promise you the world.
Mom despised me so much, that she decided to make up some convincing story of how I got, quote, adopted.
Oh good God, precious. Is that ugly kid even yours?
But of course not. I used to have a wayward sister, but she got knocked up and took off in a flash.
Mary Mother of Popeye the Sailor, you are a hero. Or should I say, heroine, for raising someone else's child. Especially if they look like that thing right there.
Yes, Trinity is very slow, but I couldn't just kick her out, not yet actually.
Mom, how could you say that about me?
Well, first of all, you're not allowed to call me Mom anymore. Got it?
And suddenly, my stepsister, Gianna Wright, was born. To the parents, she is the perfect little girl, for looking like an angel with her snow-white skin.
Now that's a princess for us.
Over the years, Mom and Connor never hesitates to spoil Gia rotten, while treating me like the African-American Cinderella.
Yo, Trinderella. Get over here and change Jonah's diapers.
Coming, Madam Harriet. And if I make as much as one itsy-bitsy, teeny-tiny mistake. Oh, and don't let me get me started on little Miss Perfect over here. She has a huge, unbreakable habit of setting me up.
What in tarnation is all the ruckus?
Mommy, Cinderella ripped my stuffy bear.
Okay, I get that you are jealous of Jonah for obvious reasons, but how dare you go far as to break her toys? It's called vandalism, if you're too dumb to know.
But Mom, I didn't do anything. I've been framed.
What did I tell you about calling me Mom, dummy cow?
One day I slipped into a coma and got taken to the hospital.
My. The poor dear. I'm so sorry.
But suddenly, my family came and visited me. And that's when I woke up.
Well. Look who's finally woken up.
What happened? Where am I?
Why, you're at the hospital, doofus.
Yeah. It's been 2.5 weeks since you've last done your chores.
Wow. How did I end up in here?
Well, if you must know. 2.5 weeks ago, I pushed you down the stairs while you're not looking, and Mom and Dad rewarded me with ice cream and dollies for doing so.
Wow. I often tend to wonder, what in Skippy Squirrel's name is wrong with this family?
Anyways, we stopped by to tell you that as of today, you're no longer a member of our family, so don't even bother coming back home. Have a nice life, Trinderella.
During my stay at the hospital, I became very close with Dr. Parks. Dr. Parks, I wish you were my mom.
I can always be your friend, so call me anytime, alright?
Gee. Thanks, Doc. I decided to join a local black community, and guess what? They accepted me for who I was. Once upon a time, I used to be ashamed of my skin color because of my oppressive family. But now, thanks to Dr. Parks, and everyone here, I am very proud of it.
My darling Trinity, I am so proud of you.
Let's fast forward 10.5 years. And I opened my very own restaurant. I treat my subordinates with the equal respect that they deserve, no matter what color they are. That's right, you guys, keep up the good work. We'll be labeled as the #1 restaurant in Florida in no time. One evening, I was in my office, counting my loot I have earned, when one of my employees rushed up to me out of breath. Hey Lucy, what brings you here in my office?
Boss, there's trouble in the dining hall. A pack of customers demanded to see you, immediately.
Don't worry, Lucy, I'll take care of this. Just point me to the table. I got to the dining hall, and I was horrified of what I just saw. There were 2 mean ladies, screaming and insulting one of my waiters, and a ripped and handsome young man, looking embarrassed of what's been going on. They were causing so much of a scene, that people were looking at them. All right, what's going on in here? You're disturbing the other customers, you know that.
Manager. Thank goodness you're here. Can you please fire this useless good-for-nothing? He's clearly not doing his. Wait. What, do you look familiar? Trinity? Is that you?
Yes, how did you know my name? At that moment I felt the connection of the dots. That old lady happens to be my bio mom, Harriet Wright. And that insanely gorgeous teenage girl must be none other than my little half-sister, Gianna Wright. At that moment, their target switched to me.
It's been a while, Trinderella.
Ha. That name never gets old.
They boasted about how fun, carefree, and perfect their lives are, after they severed all ties with me 10.5 years ago. And they also added the fact that Gianna is going to get married in a few weeks, with the guy who is sitting at their table. All the while mocking me for my ugliness. That conversation went on for about an hour. And by the end of it all, are you guys done yet? I got to get back to work. Congrats on your marriage, by the way, Gia, and I hope you have a decent and less bitter life. At that, Gia's fiancé, Noah Devani, who was quiet during this whole ordeal, burst into fits of laughter. But neither Madame Harriet nor Gianna are happy at all. And they slapped him right in the face for laughing at my joke. The fight escalated into a screaming match that lasted for 2 hours. And just as I was about to ask the trio of them to leave,
That's enough. Shut up. I have had it with you two and your racist attitudes. I only agree to marry into this family to pay off your endless cycle of debt. But seeing how you guys behave towards the nice waiter and the owner of this restaurant, I realized my mistake. So give me back that ring I gave you, as well as my money and my time. We're done.
Gianna refused, naturally. So he came up to her and snatched it out of her finger. Then, Noah went down on one knee and confessed his feelings for me.
I've always admired you from afar, Trinderella. Will you be my permanent soulmate?
I said yes, without a second thought. And the whole restaurant erupted into cheers and applause when we had our first kiss. Madame Harriet and Gianna became mentally ill, not only because they lost their future husband and son-in-law to me and Dr. Parks, but because nobody wanted to have anything to do with crazy people like them anymore, and I also banned them from Trinity's palace, forever. I know what you're thinking, where was Connor and all of this? Well, I'm going to take you to him right now. Anyways, we started dating, and we actually enjoyed each other's company. I obviously introduced him to my new mom, Miss Parks. And they're getting along just fine. With my new mom's blessing, we finally got married. And now, we are blessed with a lovely little girl, named Holly Devaney. Holly, my darling, what's the matter?
Mommy, I don't think I can go to school anymore.
But why ever not?
All my friends make fun of me because of my skin color. There are even some students who try to beat me up.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, sweetie. I know how you feel about getting picked on for being different. But don't let those bullies get to you. You're a beautiful woman with a great heart. It doesn't matter what color you are.
Really?
Yeah. Like my grandma and auntie always said to me, you're a very special kid, and I hope you go out in the world and do great things, and make us all proud.
I love you, Mom, and thanks for the kind words.
I love you too, my little princess.